Already explain life to you. Conclude they don't care, they ain't there. Ain't nobody care. God like you do. Let me explain, I always try to.
We have a really fascinating piece of source material for this deep dive. It reads like a resignation letter that was maybe written by a battle rapper.
That's a good way to put it.
We're looking at a set of lyrics that document this massive fallout between two people, and honestly, it is messy.
It's a total collision of worlds. You have these workplace grievances, being fired, salary disputes, and they just crash headfirst into these deeply spiritual, almost biblical declarations.
The mission for this deep dive is to figure out how the speaker gets from point A, I lost my job, to point B, I am praying for your soul.
While managing to insult basically everything about the other person in between.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so let's start with the inciting incident. The text mentions a fire list. Sounds pretty dramatic, but the real sting seems to be who put them on it. The speaker says this person claimed to have my back.
Right. It's that violation of the social contract. And the text suggests this whole shift in loyalty is tied directly to money.
Oh, for sure.
The speaker points out that the antagonist blew a little bit of money and started acting strange.
Which is such a relatable grievance. The speaker contrasts this new money behavior with the times they helped out, lending spare change.
It sets up this narrative.
What, like the authentic originator versus the sellout?
Exactly. It establishes the speaker as the one with the old loyalty. And because they feel that loyalty was abused, they don't just express disappointment. They attack the antagonist's competence.
Oh, the insults are so specific. Calling the antagonist an old floppy and a little sloppy. I mean, old floppy is such a brutal retro burn.
It is. It implies the antagonist is just obsolete technology trying to run the speaker's software.
That connects right to the blueprint argument in the text.
Yes. The speaker claims they left the blueprint and the antagonist is just a bad copy. It's a way of saying, you can fire me, but you can't be me because you're just tracing my lines.
That's the professional defense. But then the text swerves so hard into the personal.
It really does.
It stops being about who is better at the job, and it becomes about who is winning at life.
This is what I'd call the total life scoreboard strategy. The speaker kind of admits, okay, we have the same certifications. On paper, we're peers.
So to reestablish dominance, they just move the goalposts.
They move them to the personal life. And it gets extremely aggressive here.
It really does. The speaker isn't just mentioning their family. They are, weaponizing it. They talk about having a beautiful wife and 2 sons born in America.
That phrase feels like a very specific status flex. It's a targeted strike on the antagonist's isolation. The speaker juxtaposes their full housewife, kid stability against the antagonist going home alone with no man.
It's just designed to paint professional success as hollow if you don't have that traditional family unit.
And they even go after the antagonist's age. There's this dig about being almost 40, having your first kid, and acting like some kids.
That ties into the speaker's whole theory of trajectory, right?
Right. They're arguing that the antagonist is developmentally stunted, aging physically but immature emotionally, and that they've already peaked. The line, you can't go no higher, only thing left to do is fall, that's crucial.
The speaker sees themselves as just beginning while the other person is in decline. But this is where it gets so interesting to me. Despite all these insults, the bad copy, the ageism, the sloppy comments, the speaker keeps bringing it back to God.
Yes.
They accuse the other person of hypocrisy, saying, you all Jesus, but you lied on me.
And then immediately after pointing out that hypocrisy, the speaker uses that really intense metaphor, I'm on your head like lice.
Yeah, that one jumped out at me. It's so visceral.
It kind of bridges the gap between the petty and the spiritual.
Yeah.
I mean, lice are persistent. They live on your head. When the speaker says that, they're promising to be this nagging, inescapable consequence.
So they're framing themselves as an agent of divine karma.
I think so. It's not just, I'm annoying you. It's, I am the punishment for your hypocrisy.
It feels contradictory, though. To claim you're straight now and thank God I'm free, but then spend, versus just dissecting the other person's life.
Well, that is the core psychological tension of the text. It's what you might call spiritual bypassing, using spiritual language to avoid processing the anger, or worse, to weaponize it. The speaker claims to pray for the antagonist, But the prayer itself feels like another flex. It's a way of saying, I am so far above you that I can afford to be benevolent, while still listing every single one of your failures.
So is it forgiveness, or is it just the final insult?
It's probably a bit of both. We often want to believe we're indifferent to betrayal, like the speaker saying they aren't worried, but that human need to set the record straight is just so powerful.
It definitely makes you question the whole idea of taking the high road.
Exactly. And here's a thought to leave you with. If you have to list every single reason why you're better than the person who hurt you, have you actually moved on? Or are you just building a monument to the conflict you claim to have left behind?
Something to chew on the next time you say you're over it. Thanks for diving in with us.
Take care.
You had a kid, but not the father. Send my love, why bother? Already explain life to you. Only call me, you need something. Feeling like I'm nothing, feeling gains on you. Let me explain, I always try to.